Hello everybody, this is Nick with Tennessee Adult Education District 2, and in this little video I'm going to show you guys how to log on and navigate around the OneDrive, or the District 2 Cloud. That's our online storage space for your attendance sheets, HSE counts, and other data sheets for the district, and any curriculum or resources that we want to be able to share with you. So it is online storage. The first thing you'll need to do is open up a web browser. I've got one open here just to Google. And you're going to want to log into your Office 365 account. That's the same as your tcatknoxville.edu email account, but you're going to want to go up here to the address bar and put in login.microsoftonline.com and hit enter. That's going to bring you to that Office 365 sign-in page here. And you're going to want to go over here and you're going to put in your tcatknoxville.edu email address as your username. Put in your password and hit enter. This is going to bring you to the Office 365 landing page, which is a big blue website full of tiles with icons on them. And there they are. So these are our tiles here that you can click on. What each one of these represents is actually one of the many apps that we have access to through our Office 365 account. The one that we certainly use most often is the Mail here, but we've also got access to some of the other classic Office software like Word and PowerPoint and Excel that you're used to using on your computer. We've got access to the app versions here that run online in the browser, so you can use them anywhere that you have internet access and can log into your Office 365 account. And actually these are what we use to manipulate the data on the OneDrive, which, as you may have guessed, is the tile right here with the picture of the cloud on it. So after you've logged into your 365 account, you're going to want to go to this tile and click on it to get to the OneDrive, or the cloud. Now OneDrive is kind of a misnomer because you would think it would be one central space or one big drive that we would all use, but actually everyone with a tcatknoxville.edu email address has their own OneDrive. And OneDrive is just online storage space where you can upload files, you can make folders, you can put stuff online that you want to be able to access anywhere you have an internet connection and can get into your Office 365 account. The District 2 Cloud, which is where we store the attendance sheets and the HSE counts and all that stuff, is actually hosted on my OneDrive. And so you'll see it right here. Now you won't see that when you log in. What you will see is anything that may be on your own OneDrive. Again, the cloud is on mine, but I've shared it with all of you guys. So the way you'll get to the cloud is you'll need to go over here to the left to this navigation bar, and you're going to want to click on Shared with Me right there. That's going to take you to a window that looks very similar to this, but in the middle it's going to show you links to documents and folders that have been shared with you over the OneDrive, and you should see a gray folder like these with your name next to it. That's your folder on the OneDrive, on the cloud that I made for you and shared with you. And when you click on that, that'll put you right into the cloud. Now, I can't go that way because the cloud is hosted on my OneDrive. And if I try to share it with myself, it doesn't work. It errors out. It confuses the computer a little bit. So I'm going to go the long way through to my folder here. But again, you'll just have to click on Shared with Me and then your folder with your name on it, and it's going to take you to your folder. So here I am in my folder in the cloud, and you can see what's inside the folder right here, two other folders. These up here, these words up here, show you where you actually are. They help orient you within the cloud. So it's kind of like a flow chart. We're under the District 2 Cloud, under Lead Instructors, under Nick Julian, and then here's what's in that Nick Julian folder. These are folders as well. Now you can click on these to navigate around. So I'm again within the Nick Julian folder right now. It tells me that because it's the folder that you're currently in is listed on the far right of this list. And it shows me that Nick Julian is inside the Lead Instructors folder, and I can click on that to go back to the lead instructors folder, and now it shows me that I'm in the lead instructors folder, which is inside the District 2 Cloud folder. And what's inside lead instructors? Well, this stuff here, a whole bunch of other folders, one for each of our lead instructors. So I'm going to go back into my folder. When you go to Shared with Me, click on your folder. It's going to bring you to something very similar to this. It's probably going to have your name and classes if you're a teacher, and your name and shared documents. These are folders for you to use. My shared documents right now is empty. The shared documents is a folder under your folder where you can upload anything that you want to be able to share with everyone else in the district. If you have a really good lesson plan or a game or a PowerPoint or something that you want to share, put it in your shared documents on the OneDrive there. You can actually just drag and drop files right here, so you can move this window, grab something out of a flash drive folder or something, just drag it and drop it, and it'll upload it here. And again, everyone who has access to the OneDrive, which is everyone who has a tcatknoxville.edu email address, has access to everything on the OneDrive. They'll all be able to see and get to that. And if you're having a discussion with a teacher and they're having a problem teaching ratios and proportions and they're just not getting through to their students or whatever, you can say, oh, well, I've got this great lesson plan. It's on my shared documents on the OneDrive. Just go download it. And anyone can get on there and download it. So that's what shared documents is for. It's really for like PLC stuff, just sharing best practices. And everyone who has a folder on the OneDrive has a shared documents folder to do that, to puts whatever they want up there to share with people. Teachers will also have a classes folder. And when you click on that now, it'll be split up into years, 2016 and 2017. If you've been using the attendance sheet up to this point, whatever you had used will be in the 2016 folder, and the new attendance sheets for 2017 will be under 2017. And I'm going to make another video in just a minute about how to use the new attendance sheet. It's got a few good features I think you guys are going to like. So you're going to want to go to 2017, and you're going to see a bunch of blank classes here. And of course, we need to rename these using the District 2 naming conventions. Your lead teacher can help you with that. I can help you with that. And I'm about to make a video to show you how to do that. But you want to rename your class folders depending on the classes that they correspond to make it easy for everyone to figure out what's what on here. Make it easy on the parapros and the coordinators to get in and look at the data and put it into CMATs or VOS and everything like that. So under your every class folder, there's going to be an attendance sheet. Right now they're named blank District 2 Teacher Log version 7.5. And you're going to want to rename those, of course, using the naming conventions for the OneDrive to help your parapros and your coordinators figure out where to find your attendance. But that's what's in there. Again, we can use these buttons up here to navigate through the OneDrive. We're in class 1 under 2017, under Nick Julian classes, under Nick Julian, and then it goes back a little further. So I'm going to click on Nick Julian to get back to my folder. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on District 2 Cloud right here to go all the way back to the base level of the cloud. This is the bottom level. You can see it builds up from here. We've got all kinds of different folders. There's one for the coordinators, one for the counties, one for lead instructors, parapros, teachers, and universal documents. Under the counties folder is where you will find information pertaining to an entire county. So under Anderson, for example, you're going to find the class schedule and the orientation schedule. Reason being, we want to make it easy for parapros to tell people on the phone if someone calls from Anderson County and you aren't in Anderson County, you can tell them immediately if we have night classes available by going in and checking our class schedule. And if they want to go ahead and sign up for orientation, you can go ahead and put them on there. Even if you're not in Anderson County, you could put them on the orientation schedule and then call Sherry and tell her, hey, I added somebody, or send her an email. Back to the cloud, the base level. We've also got this Universal Documents folder. That's important. Universal Documents means things that pertain to the entire district. And under there, you've got a Curriculum and Resources folder. That's great. You can access the curriculum that's provided by the state and any other resources that our teachers or coordinators have come up with for you to use. You've got some document blanks, forms and official documents, anything from TCAT or the state that you might need to access, you'll find there. and a few other documents here. You won't see all of these. I've got some backed up versions of the head count here where I put old, old 2, old 3. You won't see those, but you'll see the current head count. You'll see the HSE counts for the quarter and the HiSET performance scheduling and results, which is a new one, and the staff registry. All this is stuff that pertains to the whole district. The parapros use it to put in stats for their county or counties, and that's what's there under universal documents, stuff that pertains to everybody. If you're getting lost, you can go to District 2 Cloud, the base folder, and open up this PDF here, District 2 Cloud Map. This is just a flow chart that helps you figure out what's what and what's where on the OneDrive. There you go. You can print it off, you can download it, and help you find your way around. The boxes represent folders, and anything that's outside of a box, like these words down here, represent files. So if you need to find a class schedule, well, the class schedule is stored under a counties folder, under the counties folder, under the cloud. If you need to find, for example, a lead instructor's attendance sheet, well, that'll be under the folder for their class, under the classes folder, under their name folder, under the lead instructors folder, under the District 2 Cloud. So it's a little bit complicated, but once you figure out how to read it, it's not too bad. That can help you find stuff that you need to find on the cloud. You can also just poke around. Everything is permission based on the cloud, so you have absolute control over your folder, your classes and your shared documents. You can edit them, you can delete them, although I don't recommend that, and you can upload things there, change things, do whatever you want within your folder. Lead instructors have changing and editing ability over the teacher folders, and coordinators have changing and editing ability over everything. Parapros can edit the universal documents and county documents, so they can get in and do various data entry stuff. So don't worry too much about messing up stuff. You can get in and poke around and look with it, look around and mess with it. Because of those permissions, it should be okay. But that's just logging in and navigating around. I'm about to make another few videos to show you how to rename your documents, how to use the attendance sheet, and a few other things. So thanks so much. Bye.